Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you had a good day in the markets. Just want to go over two quick trades I took today. Before I do that, just quickly want to say that if you like the videos, please like, comment, subscribe, give me some feedback, show me some love. Let me know you like the content. Hopefully, you guys find it informational. So that being said, let's just jump right into it. The first trade I took today was on Target, TGT. The reason I was looking to trade Target was because of the daily. If you look over here on the daily on this, it was a gap down stock a couple days ago, and it's been slowly in my eyes just rolling over. So I was looking today for it to kind of continue down lower. So that being said, in the morning, stock opened. Again, with my new timer I have set on my phone, I'm not allowed to even consider a trade in the first few minutes. And that's been really helpful, I find, and just my mental clarity and being able to focus. So sitting back, just watching things gyrate around, it pushed higher, had a big top wick here, it sold off down below VWAP. And this was still in the time period where I'm not allowed to trade really right here. So I wasn't tempted to try to capture it down below there. It did what I like to see, which is a slow, grindy bounce back up to VWAP. And so I was watching it at this point very intensely. And then so I watched it push back above VWAP and put a nice top tick, top wick right there on that candle. And so that being said, I saw that come back down, go back down below VWAP, and I went short. And I just started covering into the wash. This cover was way too early. Don't know why I took it. I guess I took it because it was technically double my risk reward. Because you think of content in terms of risk reward, right? R's as some people refer to it. So my risk was this. My risk was actually only a couple pennies. I think it was like 10 cents, right? So risking 10 cents, it moved 20 cents. So technically that's 2 to 1. I should start taking some profits. So that's why I took this early cover, because it wasn't really that early. It was 2 to 1 on my risk. So I took that cover there, then waited, next leg lower, took some covers. And then from here, I was determined to, I was hopeful that I was going to break down and continue down to 75, right? This level down here on the daily. But it didn't. It sort of held and chopped sideways. I was hoping it was just going to be forming a bear flag. But eventually it went back up above VWAP and got towards my entry, and I just stopped myself out. And then now you can see on the 5 minute, it just continued up higher. So that was my trade on Target. It was a solid trade, solid entry, solid thesis. It just didn't work out. So next trade was my big winner. It was on Weight Watchers, WW. So let me go ahead and focus this up for you guys. So Weight Watchers gap up stock on earnings. Obviously, you can see here on the daily, it had been a huge downtrend, right? The stock was in, I think, the 90s or hundreds before. So it had been a big downtrend. And then it had been doing this nice consolidation holding here on the daily, right? You see this big consolidation basing on the daily. And then with the earnings today, it gapped up above all of that. You see up here, it gapped up above all of this mess. So that being said, I was very inclined to take it long, right? This is a strong indication of taking it long. I mean, big sell-off, big consolidation down here, basing, and this nice big gap to fill, right? So I was hoping that this was really going to be a strong mover today. So let me go ahead and zoom in here closer on the 1 minute so you can get a better idea of what I was doing. So again, standing by my rules, not trading the first few 3 minutes or whatever. So this is actually my first trade I took on the day, not Target. So it did a little push higher and then a big dump sell off of profit taking, which is something you sort of expect. But so that being said, I had this nice bottom wick right here, right? This got bought back up pretty hard and pretty quickly. So seeing that, I went long as it started to break back up above VWAP. And that turned out to be a really great entry because as you can see here on the 5 minute and on the 1 minute, it just continued to grind out. It wasn't like a solid rush up of buying, but there was definitely some institutional or automated buying because this thing was just slowly grinding higher, right? So I took some profits here as it was just pushing, right? This right here was just a safety profit taking order because I didn't want it to flush back down against me, so that was what that was. So and then after that, it was just slow profit taking as it ground higher, right? As it went up to this 24 level, I took two profits. Two sells to take profits up here towards 24.50. That's when the tape really started to get heavy. There was a hidden seller up here because the level 2 was pegged, right? The level 2 wasn't changing, but the time and sale was just kept on repeating, the same price. So I was pretty sure that this was the inflection point that I was going to go back down lower. So I actually had my order at like a 22.45 or 46, but seeing that hidden seller, I just kind of slowly ticked it down penny by penny until I got filled. That being said, at this point, I had like a very small fraction of shares left, like less than an eighth of my original position. So I set a stop here below VWAP. Well, it's a horrible line, but anyways, I had a stop set below VWAP, hoping that it would bounce off VWAP and continue higher. It did do a little bounce off VWAP right here that you can see, but it just rolled back over and came back down and stopped me out. So that was my big winner on the day, Weight Watchers. But still, 2 solid trades on the day I'm very happy with. So that's it. Hope you guys had a good day. Again, if you like the content, if it gave you some good information, like, subscribe, give me some feedback. And that's it. Hopefully you guys had a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.